I'm not sure what to react with more what the fuck. Pokey, spamming, well, not spamming, Pokey reciting chunks of ReZero. The raid, thank you very much to Ed, by the way, for the raid. The fact that he has told people to wish me happy birthday and I smell like a delicious dragon. Delicious, juicy dragon in some aspects. Or the fact that Zira said that dragons smell like rubber jellies. Jelly rubber, yeah. What the fuck is jelly? Or the fact that, the first thing I see in the chat log was Zero deleting the everything is fine on Fryer command. Because, to be fair, we have ascertained that everything is not fine at Fryer. Long story short, though, everything's been sent to the moon. Fuck. Jelly rubber is the most common substance dildos are made out of. Well, I smell like a dildo. There you go. I smell like a delicious dildo, according to Ed and his stream. I'd rather smell like a dildo than delicious boys, though, because dildos are a lot more useful. Yeah, feel free to clip that. Jesus fuck. Well, that's one way to start off a Fallout 4 stream. At least that's probably going to be the most laughs I'll have, because this is an awful game. Oh, right, I'll very quickly go back up to the top of chat. Oh yeah, very quick thing. New command is up. Darth Sidious says, because apparently we found out during the Vampire stream that I do a fairly decent Darth Sidious impression. Without even trying, so there you go. Smeagol and Darth Sidious. What could go wrong? Everything could go wrong. Oh yeah, and also, by the initial results of the poll so far, it looks like Massacres on Monday is going to be moving to a day slot, rather than staying in the night slot. Right, so, hello and welcome Zero at first, because, well, obviously you've been sat here for God knows how long. Hello and welcome Red. Red exists and is earlier than expected. Yes, indeed. So the thing you just heard. My wife was pissed off at my bad sense of direction, so I packed my stuff and right. God damn it, Sarah. This is why I go back up to the top of chat to read, because of gems like that. What the fuck? Oh, I can see that in the on-screen chat log here. Cryptic Optimistic Salad Sealam Champ. Oh no, Salad Sea Clamp Champ. I don't even fucking know. Pokey, I thought you were taking forever to return, and here you are, monkeying around in the foyer. Monkeying. The frigid voice made Subaru and Petra stand up straight. Mimi's eyes spark with curiosity for the new speaker, while Beatrice sighs. The voice is coming from the stairway overlooking the foyer. Subaru glances up to find a girl standing there, where she can see the four of them. She has pink hair and wears a short-cut maid outfit. Her curious eyes look apathetic, and though she is cute, there is nothing cuddly about her. This is Petra's colleague, Ram, and head of the maids in the mansion. Hello, welcome Mock. Happy birthday, you smell like a delicious juicy dragon. There it is. There's the first dildo comment. She gazes coldly at Subaru and snorts a breathy, "Ha! Filthy! You're the filthy one for reaching that conclusion. Maybe you can argue about how sound this is, but is it still a heartwarming scene?" Happy birthday, you smell like delicious. Everyone say happy birthday, you smell like delicious dragons. Jesus Christ. Ram, you always bend reality to suit your purposes. Also, hello and welcome to Nikos and Boss Skater. You always bend reality to suit your purposes, but Barasu, you mustn't forget, I judge only by what I've seen. Subaru, maybe you could take off your weird filter before you start looking, please. What the fuck? What the fuck is this writing? Ram glances at him disinterestedly, apparently unwilling to hear him out. She ignores the stunned Subaru and looks over at Petra, who instantly starts to quake. Ooh, Quake, good game. Thank you, Pokey, for your contribution to Drunk Stream Challenge. And there we go, Zero. I can only imagine a delicious dragon smells like jelly rubber. And thank you, Zero, for your contribution to Drunk Stream Challenge. Hello, welcome, DJ. One of my skills in Van Helsing is a bit OP. OP-ness. It's called Control. Shit game. It's basically mind control you can use on bosses half time. Nice. Okay. And thank you, DJ, for the hydration reminder. I will get to that. You know what? I'll get to that now, because otherwise it's going to be another 15 minutes before it. Oh god, I've just seen there's a first Stealth Sidious redemption. I'm going to wait for that one. I'm playing the image in your mind. The first thing that comes to mind was Dishes and Dragon are combined. I suppose I can see why, because, you know, whenever someone is, you know, usually referring to dragons, it's usually because of Bad Dragon. Yeah, most of them common substance dildos are made with. Yeah. Oh, the title is actually I Smell Like Dildos. Wonderful. Perfectly clipped. Red. It reminds me, Red wants to build a toy collection. He just doesn't know which salesman of the internet is trustworthy. I never bought anything like that, and BD projects look weird. Do not go with Bad Dragon. Do not. Definitely do not. If you really want a fantasy-looking dildo, I can hook you up with a huge list of suppliers. If you want a normal one, I honestly don't know. It says something that I know where you can find fantasy and weird-looking dildos, but I don't know where you can find normal ones. Right, let's do this Darth Sidious redemption. Apparently, Mal smells like a dildo. A surprise, to be sure. Yes, apparently I smell like delicious dildos. Yeah, it's appealing at least. That one was from Arc 5, not an IF story this time. Ah, still ReZero though, but still. What the fuck? DJ would say happy birthday, but with Ed's aims you'll miss. Oh. I'm sorry, what? What the fuck was that timing? Say happy birthday with Ed's aims you'll miss, and immediate super shotgun follow noise. Ha! Thank you, Nikos, for your follow. It's very much appreciated. For the one time it does not scare the shit out of me, it just matches up perfectly. Shots fired by DJ. No, in this case, Nikos. Thank you, Ed, for your hydration reminder. I'll say that now. Zero, I can show you where I bought mine. Yeah, wasn't yours one of the from one of the sites I sent to you and recommended anyway? Came with a neat little pouch too and brought it add to the collection. Yeah, the scary one. That's uncomforting. Personally, I myself am not interested in Longus Dongus, but next time I have a girlfriend, I'm highly interested in toys of all kinds, using them for such purposes. See, the thing with the fantasy ones is that it's not always about length. It's because you've got different textures and different surface areas, so different forms of stimulation. That's generally what the fantasy dildo market caters to. Of course, yes, you've got also ones, you know, as long as your arm, but you know, different strokes, different folks. And saying about different strokes in that sense is definitely different. Thank you, DJ, for throwing out the rules on the social bits. There. Now the long dong one is the Moby Dick. I'm saving for it so I can modify it to be a fountain, so I can give you white cherry Gatorade. Oh, yes, it was. I thought it was. Right. Caught up on chatting. I would say record time, but I've been live for like nearly 15 minutes. Actually, no. To be fair, I'm usually 15 minutes into me having FaceTime before I'm caught up on chat. So yeah, we'll switch over. Because I preloaded. Sort of. I was loading whilst I was chatting. No, that's not what I want to look at. That's what I want. The trophy guide. We are continuing with main story quests. Okie dokie. Oh. Oh yeah. And the first thing I'm greeted by is the unstealthy dog meat. Walking past the tins and having no idea why I'm annoyed at him doing that. I love the fact that it's fine, you know, just, you know, taking these.
serve.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves.
It's
I
fine.
know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Take it easy.
I forgot that I had the radiation suit on still.
He's dead.
Yes.
Don't you lie to me.
I shot him in the face with a fat man. He's definitely dead.
He's dead.
Hey, look at
whether
you.
you believe me or
Someone
not.
There's
bonkhead.
no question it's difficult to believe.
Seriously, someone
Kellogg was
bonkhead.
ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for
Thank you,
it,
Zero.
but I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
I know you were part of it, and you escaped. They sent Kellogg to kill you.
How
I
the
feel like I'm
hell
cosplaying
did
something
you
from
know
Among
I did
Us.
that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane?
I would make a joke of you, have you seen what I look like, but you can't tell what I
Even
look
if you
like.
were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
Right, so basically fantasy ones can feel better. Well, if the idea is to pleasure the partner, then that makes sense. But at the same time, it would be both insulting and hilarious if the toy better than the person. I could name quite a few women that I know who have found more pleasure in toys than they have in their partners. Or at least, you know, just in the physical aspect of
You
things.
gonna say something, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Don't talk about beating things out whilst I'm talking about dildos, please. That is just definitely the wrong conjecture. But yeah, the whole thing about it is, you know, like, not what feels better, because obviously toys are going to feel better because toys are absolutely 100% designed to give the person pleasure. You know what? Just shut up a moment. Toys are designed to give the partner pleasure. They're actually specifically designed to do that, whereas the human anatomy is not, because the human anatomy doesn't always conform to, you know, what the other one needs for pleasure. It just, you know, conforms to mating, for, you know, producing children. Toys, on the other hand, pure pleasure. So that's why toys will almost always be better than a person for just pure pleasure sense. Now, obviously, there's a whole thing of the intimacy as well, but doing it with someone that you love or doing it with someone you have a connection with, perfectly fine. But yeah, and also, if you want to combine the two, there exists a thing called sheaths, which is basically you put them on your dick. It's pretty much like a dildo. Best of both worlds. So to be perfectly honest, 90% of the time there are girls talk to you like the toys better. Yeah, staying the cards out on the table. It's a thing.
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past.
Immediately
Your
changes
son
his
is
tone.
one
It's
of
like,
them.
yeah, my son's dead. My son's gone.
Understand.
I almost said dead, but you know, he
You
is.
want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
Right, so I'm playing at a disadvantage. I mean, yeah, biologically speaking, yeah, humans are. Good thing I'm into BDSM. Can use that to turn the tables. If I use so many toys during the process, then I can't fall behind the toys. A girl can use a few toys solo, but with a partner I can use many. Exactly. Yeah, and also BDSM's fun, if you're both into it and consenting.
Well,
Fluffy's meowing you.
You help
Hello,
me,
Fluffy.
and I'll help you.
all right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave,
I know,
was
that's
working
literally
on a
what you
serum
just
to
said to me,
reverse this
Virgil.
mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you.
Fair.
All right, let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
No. Oh yeah, the teleport thing. Fluffy Day seems very cuddly. Good. Cuddle him.
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well, well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as...
I don't have a home. How can I do homework?
I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in
So if
one
you can
place,
find a link for the thing and post it somewhere for your reference
rematerializes you in
of the one I meant.
I'm sure
There.
it sounds
I mean, you can
crazy,
also go to
but it's a
nobd.info.
reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use
Hello
it.
and welcome to Divided.
Now,
I will get to that
have
as
you
soon
ever
as
seen an
I'm not
Institute
having to talk
courser?
over this bastard.
Sure. Lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them, and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose.
I wasn't actually really paying attention to what he said.
Go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well,
Enjoying
I
Final Fantasy
suppose
15,
your
still busy with the Crown
enthusiasm
Scar DLC, I
counts
think I
for
went overboard with my
something.
Slater
Every
with your stats.
courser has special
Nah, there's no such
hardware
thing.
that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded.
Yo, it's
in
not
a
going to,
chip
it's not
in
going to be
the
like a
heads.
case with the original Final Fantasy VII
Need that
Sephiroth.
chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I
So
don't know
Sephiroth
exactly where
in
you
the
can
original Final
find
Fantasy
one.
VII
They have
scales with your level.
me.
So yo, the tougher you are, the tougher he is. Problem is,
You're going to have to hunt one down.
he only scaled to a certain level.
And give you some help
So
finding
if you
one.
went to maximum level
You'll have
and
to do the dirty
got all
work.
maximums in your stats, completely, kitty yourself out, he wouldn't be able to match your level because he only went up to something like 75, I think, in total, whereas the level cap is 99. So if you have a full party of level 99s with all max stats and that, you could basically just say, yeah, final boss, I don't give a shit. Dead.
You gonna say something or do I
Oh,
have
shut the
to beat
fuck
it?
up.
Okay. Let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion.
It's
point
like,
for
yeah, but I'm like level 36,
is
something like,
in
yeah,
the
I'll show you.
CIT, directly above the
I mean, when you can solo an Adamantoise come talk, that's when you've gone overboard.
The relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the
If
signal,
that boss exists in
and it'll
Comrades.
lead you
Probably
to a
not,
courser.
but still.
Then you just have to.
The Adamantoise that I've heard about is, the toughest thing in Final Fantasy 15, so until you can make that thing seem like it's made out of paper, you haven't gone overboard.
Make it. Remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly.
Mr. New said, just in case Link isn't TOS friendly, since I don't see an
do
safe
hope
work
you
section.
find what you're looking
I mean,
for.
to be fair, I made, oh, level up. Yeah, to be fair, I said about the, I referenced a tweet, that I saw by the makers of Agony, that basically, was like, responding to BioWare saying, oh yes, we've heard about all the things that people have said about Mass Effect, and the gratuitous amount of showing off of Miranda's assets, so we've taken a load of those scenes out of the remake. Agony went up and said, we've seen that, and we've seen people maybe missing out on Miranda, so here, 10-second video of just of an in-game cutscene of the succubus you play walking forward, and all you see is her naked ass. It's like, good going. Oh, you mean the giant tail? Of course I can heal that thing in one hit. Good. Then yeah, you've probably gone overboard. Can I do anything more with hacking yet? Nope, need level 21. Level 25. Level 22. Level 18. That might be something to look into doing. Yeah, why not? Locksmith. It's called the Ring of Lucy. I mean, to be fair, I haven't actually played all that much in Final Fantasy 15. Right, so that's glowing. So you finished? Hunter hunted to the next. Yep, Hunter hunted. Travel to CIT. There we go. I've seen you adventure on Discord with my character stats. Fair. I mean, to be fair, what you will definitely get, in my opinion, as you know, being overdone with stats, is when all your stats are 255. Because because everything uses a hex values in that is literally going to be your maximum. Okay, so where's CIT? I'm actually not that far from it. Yay! I think I was having an absolutely free. Aww. Right, yes, let's get to Smeagol and Sizzling, because that was lengthy dialogue. It just works, it's all lies, stunning showers, people buy money floors, it just works. Oh, fucking Todd Howard. Fucking Bethesda. It's like I said in the Discord earlier. I have never played a Bethesda developed game that I've actually enjoyed. Anything that's been under their name has been developed by other people. Mechanical Menace. Don't care. What you need to sleep later, lot. See you later, Mock. Thank you for coming in. And as long as you did, I will see you later. Hang on. How's my weight allowance looking? 243 out of 250. Might need to go and put some things away. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go to Sanctuary. Don't know why you've moved out of my Pip-Boy just to go back into it. I forgot that's how this game works. Every issue of picket fences you collect adds a new unique element to construct at any workshop. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Oh, God, there's the DLC to do with this as well. Why did I say I was going to do the DLC as well? Oh. Do I mean most of my stats are over 255? That's what you said? Oh, in that case they've changed it then, because the old oh yeah, I need to sell stuff as well. Oh look, there's a seller.
Yes?
Hey, Carla.
You again.
So yeah, the old Final Fantasies, they
Here
worked
to
on
trade.
hexadecimal, which means that literally nothing could go over 255. You know, that was the maximum.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Here's what I got.
And again, how the DLCs are a lot better. Far Harbor brought back skill checks from what I heard. Doesn't matter, it's still shit. It's still crappily made games by Bethesda who don't know how to actually make games properly. I'm not going to sell hazmat, so you actually can need that. However, ooh, 45 rounds are what I'm using, aren't they? Yes, I would take all of them. 450 caps. I hate how expensive the 45 rounds are. Well, I don't use those. So, yeah, let's just give you 384 bullets. Not that far off. Yeah. I don't trade in bottle caps. I trade in excess bullets. Red Obsidian made better Fallout games. Yes, because they were involved in making the original Fallout games. They still know how RPGs work. You know, sold by my magic pain glove to come here, so now I'm here. Your magic pain glove sounds so much like it's a masturbation aid. But hello and welcome, Shin. Oh my good God, power armor with a jet booster. No thanks. It's snowing again. It tried to snow here earlier. It tried. But it wouldn't. But I mean, I also have 100% resistance on 3 stats. Fair. You know, if the game can if the stats in that game can be that easily broken, then I'd expect them to throw different challenges at you, just to compensate for that. But you know, then again, it's Final Fantasy, so I'm not too sure that it will. Yes, Dogmeat, what have you found? $19 pre-war money. Thanks, Dogmeat. Oh, 14 pre-war money. Thanks, Dogmeat. All this pre-war money. Oh, really needed all this. Let me... Oh. No, nothing else. No, nothing else. Let's just get back to finding this place then. Alien Isolation is staring at my face. Well, you're going to be playing it anyway, aren't you? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Who knows? Only one may find out, I suppose. Hey, as long as you enjoy it and it's not hurting anyone else without their consent, fine, go for it. Right, 3 of my weapons are level 100 over, when again my character is just level 37. How have you managed that? Oh, of course, a signal found. Use the course radio frequency to track the courser. Yeah, you can play any isolation I got installed. I thought you were going to be streaming it. Ah, we're getting closer. Dead end. Surprisingly, I don't really laugh in game from jump scares, screaming. Oh, you're streaming Friday, right? Don't worry, the only wants only wants a hug. It does. Oh, well, you bought Ghost of Tsushima. Nice. Oh, shot. You leave my fucking dog alone. See, Ed, this is how you aim. Well, Comrades has this weapon upgrade system where you use monster parts to upgrade your weapons, and later on you can scrap weapons for more parts. One of those parts is also a meteorite, which you can use on weapons to give them more levels. So like 2 of my weapons max levels were 99, I upgraded both of them to 109. And one of my weapons was, I think, max level 60, and well pumped a couple meteorites in that one. So it's like, yeah, the game does intend for you to do it. Because, it's at heart a JRPG, and those things encourage grinding. So yeah, nicely done on getting it. Jesus Christ! Oh, the signal's actually faster. Oh, stronger this way. Okay. Dead, not big surprise. If you want some absolute fun, shit. If you want some absolute fun with Ghost of Tsushima, put on lethal difficulty. Lethal difficulty's fun. It's basically like brutal difficulty in Shadow of War, only less bullshit. And I actually made a funny thing of me and Bernie versus the alien in the thumbnail thing I used. Oh, I saw it. I'll take a mop. Shouldn't have Big Boom. What was Big Boom? That was a vehicle, I believe. No. Now, by all means, one working must now be a bit ridiculous. That doesn't make me too OP. High-level missions still wreck me just because the character's still 37. Yeah, that makes sense. It was a big boom. JJ boy, hello and welcome. Doesn't help that getting XP in Conrads is a bit of a prick. Ah, so there's a balancing factor. Hello and welcome here. Race out of prison. Cool. After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to be a little shit. Good. Don't get me started on Shadow War difficulties. Yeah, they are absolute dog shit. No, I'm getting worse now. Ed's aim is so bad, he'll point blank the enemy and still shoot himself. Yeah, most likely. Are you doing well today? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing too badly today. Don't know what's the name of my character. Well, I named mine Oh God Why because of that face. Oh crap, you can't see it. Ah, there you are. That face. That's why my character's name Oh God Why. It's not that bad. Yes, you are. Not too bad. Teach near some science? Hell no. I mean, yes, I liked science, and yes, I was good with science. Pff, I'm not a teacher of it. Okay, so it's definitely coming from there. If anything is deleted, Shadow of War's map space would go to Tsushima. I approve. Is it this way then? Yes, it is this way. Sort of. No, now we're going away. Oh, maths or something. Don't play off with anymore anyways. It's fair. Oh, moving away from it again, Jesus. What's your opinion on Warner Brothers wanting to patent Shadow of War's Nemesis system? I think it's the stupidest thing they've ever done. Because, you know, it stops other people from taking that system, which is a very good system, and using it to do better things than Warner Brothers did with it. Which is, you know, pretty much anything. Also means that potentially Warframe might get sued. So that's going to be fun. Oh, so it's this. Oh, this. Here's me walking all around the outside of the building, and I was like, oh wait, maybe it's the building itself. It was. Well, I mean, the only other game I know right of it that did it's Warframe, and well, I don't know if they did any better. They started off with it being better, yes, and then they abandoned it in favour of, oh, well, you know, space pirates. Railjack. Yeah, that's the big thing now. It's like, you fucking idiots. You had a really good idea with the Lich system, and you abandoned it immediately. Just because someone in your in a development team got a hard-on for space pirates. Oh, Warframe, fuck you, Warner Brothers. To be honest, Warframe needs taking down a few pegs. Well, not so much needs taking down a few pegs. It needs getting focused again. It needs to focus on things. Because right now it's not focused and it's really awful as a result. And here I go, just, you know, looting everything again. Oh, shit. I can't remember if I got rid of all dog meat, all the stuff that Dogmeat's carrying. I don't even know where Dogmeat... Dogmeat, you were not there when I looked just now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, also in the same way with English. Like, I like English. I'm fairly good at English, but I have no actual idea of why any part of it is the way it is. English
Hey.
lessons are weird. I mean, I can't speak for what it's like for you because, you know, essentially foreign language. I've just noticed he is howling partway through that. He's still howling. So, you know, English as a foreign language is obviously going to involve different things. English for me was basically learning sentence structure, correct grammar, and in the literature lessons was obviously, you know, like how excuse me, stuff like in plays and books and all that, how you get evocative sentence structures, describing scenes, and just, you know, how to make authors use all different tools in language to basically make a book more interesting. So, you know, it's kind of interesting, you know, learning how to read between the lines and see the meaning behind just the words in front of you. And I just like, what did the author mean when he said the sky was blue? He meant the sky was blue. What the fuck? I never caught on to that. Well, even at the start, it wasn't all that impressive to me. Sure, liches are cool, but the main thing about the Nemesis system is you get a rival with a personality as well. Liches, and I'm going to assume the Corpus Queen things really like that. Don't they just really do need to get shit together? They do. Both male and female liches only have two personalities, and two of the females feel literally the same. Yeah, they do. But on the side of having adapted to your capabilities. And your resistances, well, no, and they get resistances based on which warframe you take them down with.
Hey.
It's a really good idea. It's a really good system for that. Yeah.
Anything I can lug for you?
Shut up, Nick. Okay, I still can't move even with all that stuff. I need Carla.
Never did understand why the hell they programmed us to feel pain.
If that feels lackluster to me, though, but that's me. I mean, it's better than Shadow of War, does it? Shadow of War is like, enemy dies. Do they get resistances based on how you killed them? Not really. They change slightly based on how you killed them, yes, but they don't get resistances or anything like that. And, you know, a randomized weapon, also kind of nice. Or, you know, it was more randomized before they put in the fact that you can completely preview them before you actually decide whether to take them on or not. Okay, so Carla actually is not a resident. Oh, okay. Well, let's just break this shit down then.
Tossed away without a thought.
Yeah. Scrap the pistol. Scrap. I have a barrel that I can scrap as well. I'll go to a different workstation to scrap that. There. Should all be good now. Sure, my friend, I won't even tell you about how many special eds I had to go into just to be able to say one single sentence without saying random shit that my brain farts out. English is especially hard for you. I can imagine. I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, English is a weird language, just in general. So I prefer Shadow of War over Warframe. I mean, it's more about personality. Well, yeah, in that case, yeah, then Shadow of War's does it better. But, you know, in terms of the actual mechanics in it, Warframe does it better. If you're talking about the in-game mechanics and how much the Nemesis system is factored in, Warframe does it better and has more potential. Shadow of War is superior on the personality side, but again, that feels a bit too randomized, and it's done without thought. And the fact that there's different personality types, but generally, like, if you get two personality types, they're going to be very, very similar, if not identical. Like, as shown by Brett doing some of the Shadow of War videos, he had two bards, and they were basically the exact same character. It's like, oh, well, that's immersion breaking. Also, Shadow of War I just don't like in general. I really don't. Jesus. Luna has returned. Thank you very much for the follow. That has got to be the third or fourth account I've had follow me that's got the word Luna in it now. Thank you for throwing out the commands. Was that you, Dogmeat, or was that something else in here? I love the fact that I'm actually being able to loot him from his severed leg, not him himself. Eden's me is now addicted to that game. Yeah, it's completely different from each different person. I personally can't stand it. I'm glad that I stopped playing it. I'm probably going to... Oh, fuck, I don't have the physical version of it. I can't sell it. Oh, wait, no. No, I do. Nope. That's Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But I also do have the Shadow of War. So yeah, I could sell it, but it's absolutely worthless, so there's no real point. It will take more effort to go and sell it than I would actually get any value from it, so, meh. I still don't agree with it. I'll just search up here. You have your opinion, I have mine. Yeah, that's it. It's a whole different opinion. I just think that Shadow of War is very boringly made, and there's very little to distinguish it from Shadow of Mordor. And the whole thing I disliked about Shadow of Mordor was you did all the stuff in Mordor, and then you just do it in the exact same different setting. But it's the same game, just, you know, a different setting. It's like, oh, well. And the only difference with Shadow of War is that it has a better nemesis system. And arguably a worse story. Because, oh my fucking god, that's another thing. I can't stand that they've just gone and taken their own opinion on the canon. And said, no, 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 that's not canon anymore. This is what we think. Fuck off. You don't take something that's well-established canon and then just do whatever you like with it. Fucking hell. And thank you for the save reminder, DJ. I'll take that right now. As well as the hydration reminder. Inside I have. That's correct, true, Jim. No argument you can have will ever be able to beat the can sniper rifle be used as a melee weapon argument. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, well, yeah, you completely broke me with that. Oh, the crumpets. No, the crumpets one is nothing. The sniper rifle one, when it got to the point where I could not tell if people were trolling or being serious, and was absolutely depressing just to even think about. Yeah, nothing's going to beat that. Snipper rifle. Crumpets' debate was mostly joking. Sniper rifle one was not. Yeah. Oh god. Thank you for the contribution to the Drunk Stream Challenge as well, DAJ. 14% done. Nice. The fact that that was started yesterday and we're already at 14% shows you just how quickly this community can get challenges done. That's why they get put so high.
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Great. Ed and there's me who generally thought that was canon as I only know Lord of the Rings from that game. Yeah, that's the problem. People are going to be thinking, yo, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor is the actual canon of the Lord of the Rings universe. It's like, it's not. It is so fucking far away from it. The only thing that they actually got right is the names of certain characters. Oh yeah. Forgot you guys even existed. Zero. I'll have you know I was 100% joking with a snipper rifle. Oh yeah, I know. You and I have already had that discussion, Zero, that I know that you were joking about the whole thing. How can we be serious talking about making a pair of scissors out of a bayonet? Yeah. Oh shit. Well, again, I'm going to bring back the debate's over. It is. And I'm so glad for it. Oh. Red now confers with Zero. I have an entire shopping list of toys for my next partner wherever I'm mentally ready for that. Good. Glad to hear it's Red. 15% on? Yes. Also, Malk, have you heard that Sky News have apparently said that people wanting scalping to be criminalised? No joke. Good. It should be criminalised. It should. It absolutely should be criminalised. But right now, a game with a nemesis system I want is one like Dishonored and Hitman. You get a random selection of target each time with their own political view, not based on real politics, of course. It's more like, oh, this guy wants to ban all peanut butter. You have rival assassins, hitman, who either race you towards killing the individual or will defend that individual from you. I don't like the multiplayer aspect of that, but otherwise, yes. Yeah, having a nemesis system in something like Hitman or Dishonored, that would be good. It would be difficult to weave a story into it, but not impossible. But yeah, I'd quite like to see like a new Dishonored game, but using a nemesis system. That would be good. So come on, Pokemon Go. I just want a shiny Magikarp. Is that so much to ask? I would ask why you want a Magikarp in the first place, but I know why you want Magikarps in Pokemon Go. It's because Gyarados exists. And as well as Scizor, Bayonets, which 100% Bayonet you can see. Yeah. Having a non-existent luck there. Yeah, sucks luck out of the room. I feel like market prices past 1,000% should be illegal. Hospitals are ridiculous. Yes. Zero sucks up all the luck and then floofs 200% with the influx. No, multiplayer. The other Hitman assassins are NPCs. Oh, right. Interesting. It'd be tough to know how you could do that, you know, having a competition side of it. But, you know, if you put the entire game being around that, then it's easier to actually implement.
What's going on down there?
You have an amazing Gyarados, but you want a red one. Oh, right. Right. Fashion Pokemon. Me, last night, was just trying Gyarados and Pokemon Sun and Shield. Me, last night, not having played Pokemon since Ruby and Sapphire. Vodka and whiskey. Those at least survived. Reminds me of 100% neglecting that game. Did I just Google scalping? Ouch. Not that kind of scalping. We're talking about price scalping. Scalping. Actual scalping? I'm pretty sure that is illegal because, you know, that's murder. Or at the very least, grievous bodily harm. Scalp the scalpers. Yeah, that's fine. What's be bad? DJ's point still remains with price scalping too. That's true. Why do I keep going to say scalpting? Scalping is not a fucking word. Steal the typewriter. Sculpting. Yeah, that's probably why. Because I say the word sculpting more than I do scalping. So it comes to me as scalping. And, you know, I very rarely say sculpting. And I gotta remember that the first time I played Emerald's so good. Never played it. Oh wait, no, Emerald Green. No, I never played Green. I played Red, Blue. Actually, didn't even really play Blue. I played Red, a little bit of Yellow, then Ruby, and then that was it. I've not played a Pokemon game since then. Learn from Breath I see. Yeah. Sculpting with scalps. I mean, to be fair, if anything, culturally, Brett learned from me because I'm older than them. Yeah, just putting that bit out there. Focus maximize lasers bit out of it. And I now can't move.
The courser is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Yeah, but I'm not the courser. I'm not a courser either. Ooh, underglue.
Hey.
Then you scalp the scalpers of the scalped. Yeah. But, he's even behind a globe. I don't think he ever left screws behind. Right. Here. Carry these things. When did I pick up a bowler hat? I do not recall picking up a bowler hat. Junk. Carry all my junk, dog meat! Is Shane Gardevoir a thing in Pokemon Go? I have no idea. Oh god, isn't she's blue? Oh dear. Zero has a new obsession. Yeah, not sure what Emerald had over Ruby and Sapphire other than the ability to catch all legendaries. Nor me either. I need shiny routes. Thought you were about to say, carry on my wayward dog. Carry on my wayward dog, there'll be bones when you're gone? Or when you're done? No, I don't know the actual song well enough. He's sticking the
Sweet.
I broke a bobby pin for one piece of Psycho. What the fuck? 32 flares. The only time I want a flare is in blood. Because the flare pistol exists. Oh. What the fuck? Right, but yeah, let me set a scene. You're walking through a hallway and open a window readying your sniper rifle to take a shot at Pedro Mr. Schematics. A dastardly man known for wanting to exploit the economy so much the entire economy will become a pyramid scheme that all leads to him. So, Jeff Bezos. However, just as you're about to take the shot, you get attacked by the hitman of a rival organisation, Age of Flexton, aka the hatch known... the hatch known for slicing rival hitmen into pieces, and he says... Ah, another fool trying to take a shot at my client, hmm? Well, sorry mate, this guy pays way too much for me to let you kill him. Now I'll just slice his face off now. Yeah, it could work, but, you know... I would think that it would have to be... They'd have to do something significant to it to make it seem like it's not just, oh, it's Shadow of War, but in a different setting. Thank you, boss. My shiny pilf? What do you mean, pilf? Oh, Pokemon like to fuck, right. Since she's got so much porn, like, yeah, she does. Which is weird. As in Gender Neutral, so MILF. Actually, yeah. Pilf would be as well. Person I like to funk. So it needs a shiny route and a shiny pilf. We see a shiny MILF though. You're close, yeah. It's close enough. Should also put a link in the Discord of the Magic Pain Glove reference later. It's of course from the Emperor. Oh, if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device. Right, gotcha. A shiny milk tank I'd like to fuck? What the fuck? Oh, milk tank. Milk tank. Milk tank. Zero wants to fuck a shiny milk tank. Fruit Pokemon from Alola, what's her name? I don't know. I only really properly know the first generation of Pokemon. After that, I don't give a fuck. Well, it's not so much I don't give a fuck as I don't know shit. Just try to plunge the money down the toilet. Mentats in the bog. Oh, and Snuzzle. Oh yeah, I know Mudkip from the next generation after the one I've played. That's only because my sibling, as people who saw the collaboration stream will know, there's a thing with a Mudkip in Pokemon Adventure Red Mystery Dungeon. Fucking Kipper. Fucking Kipper. That reminds me, DJ just called my mum a fat cow. Ah! Cheers, DJ, the timing. Oh my poor boy. Oh, pissed off. Sorry, that DJ. That timing was perfect, yeah. Divided. But the people you have to assassinate are also their own separate nemesis. Though you get into the office of one to kill him, but it turns out to be a trap and he mocks you on TV like screen before a bunch of hidden turrets start unloading on you. It's an interesting idea. It'd be difficult to properly code. But yeah, it's interesting. I was starting to sound more like a superhero kind of thing rather than Hitman and Assassins. Yeah, that's the issue. That is the issue, because if you give your targets too much power, and that they can develop powers in the fields, then you risk it getting into that sort of thing, and that's not really what stuff like Dishonored and Hitman are about. You don't really want to say, do you? That's fair enough. Right. Do you know Axe has an advertisement saying you shouldn't spray longer than it takes you to say Axe? Where the fuck was this English in the 8th grade locker room? People still don't do that unless, you know, the definition of, you know, how long it takes to say axe is axe. Is that faster? Yes. Ed, you don't always need to do an affirmation whenever someone else is having a bad time. You can just say, I'm sorry to hear that, DJ, like I've been saying. You don't need to do an affirmation just because someone's having a bad time. No more monsters would have been thankful for more than that. Yeah. There's nothing. There's girls who fucking bathe the bathroom and say, oh yeah, I know. Poor nose. Yeah. Yeah, that was stuff. That stuff was prevalent even when I was in school. Jesus Christ. Only over here, it's not called axe. It's called lynx. Figure that one. Figure that out. They come in the store and have to back up the register and wait on them with my arms stretched out. Someone said axe. Yeah, but not in that side. Not in that sense, Jin. One of them asked why. I saw straight out. You bathed in too much perfume today. Nice. Nah. Tell with social stuff. Sorry. Oh, let's see. Ed, take a cue from what other people are doing. They're just saying, you know, sorry to hear that, offering hugs or something like that. You know, when someone says, you know, something bad's going on, the least you can just do is just say, I'm sorry to hear that. It's generally what I do. So I'll just pop those points back to you. Yeah, I'd rather get hit with an actual axe than get assaulted with that damn spray. Yeah. Because at least with the axe, you'd be over faster. I did kill him. I'm starting to forget who I don't want to know why those were in there. Definitely not. And that just reminds me of those weird scenes where the guy just awkwardly sniffs the girl. So you've got disquieting scene, Militank's eye animation in Pokemon Go as it sways side to side, others flapping as it bounces. Imagine it's somewhat mesmerising. Just swaying in the wind. I have been the guy awkwardly sniffing the girl before. I ain't even a guy. There's just some people that come in and just smell freaking amazing. Yeah. Yeah, there are some perfumes and body sprays out there. It's just like, ooh, that's nice. Give me a snifter. Something I really dislike about this game is the enemy's got no concept of suppression. And you know, you need to smack then. Right, I don't understand you, Malk. Wake master, alarm clocks, telephone, globe, your skills beyond so many resource items. I've got so much junk in my settlements that it's not even silly at this point.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's beyond silly. Oh. And also, I don't care about the crafting in this. I really don't give a shit. I really, really don't. There's an achievement for getting a settlement to max happiness. That is going to be the only settlement shit I'm doing. Wow. Oh, it's the DLC. Fuck's sake. Can't be arsed. I hate this game. Oh. But yeah, the fact the enemy AI has no concept of suppression is really, really grating on me. The fact that guy, I fired 3 times at him, and he just kept his head out and kept on shooting at me. It's like, it's not how AI should behave. Not in a shooter. If they're incoming fire, they should put their head down and duck. And yeah, if I recall correctly, the Pokédex entry says that if you drink too much Moo Moo milk, you will turn into a Miltank. See, it's that. That's concerning. I've got a lot of people spraying deodorant too much because I got asthma and I can't breathe it too much. Yep. And also, it's just unpleasant. Red, I've got 8,000 screws to mispick. I still bet toy trucks you must hoard. I'm trying to fight the instinct to just take everything I can see, because there's far too much stuff I actually don't need. If I go around, I'm just going to be slowing myself down too much and not be able to pick up anything. Pokedex entries to me are just hearsay mostly anyway. Yeah, true. Not the weirdest entry, I can imagine. I've read the Pokedex entries from some of the stuff from the first Pokemon. Those are weird enough. I'll probably see you lots in prep stream later. See you there. See you there. See you later, Shin. Thank you very much for coming as long as you did, and I'll see you later. Sure, there's some Pokedex entries that get shown in the anime to be true. True, yeah. You've all images you said. That's fine. And it's actually ridiculous stuff like Macago being hot on the sun. Yeah, no, that's impossible. Okay, how official Pokemon will try to make Dex entries. I'm not believing that. Yeah. Having something that is hotter than the sun means the planet is dead. Gyarados shows that when people fighting America just won't exist anymore. Yeah. Like Alexander has an IQ of over 5,000 and still can learn 4 moves. Yeah. Machamp can destroy mountains with a barrage of punches in the blink of an eye. Gardevoir can create black holes. Mudkip can crash large boulders with ease, and so much more. Yeah.
Last mistake.
I literally just saw my health bar. Whoops. Just to be constantly fine now, we wouldn't exist. Yeah, we wouldn't. On Torrente eats mountains. Fuck. Remember that was the thing. Oh! Bollocks! I hate the fucking lack of autosave in this, I really do. This is why the save goddammit thing exists. If there's one thing I hate about this, even more than just playing it, is replaying it. Ha ha. Have those points back. That's not even funny. Not for me anyway. Because now I'm just fucking depressed. Because it means I've got to play this pile of shit again. Even more.
The courser's on the 2nd floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Why did I even agree to play this? Why did I even come up with the idea of playing this? Content.
What's going on down there? How many?
Maybe. It was cheap. I was bored. I thought, you know what? It might make a fun stream series. This and Fallout 76. Starting to really regret that, but oh well. Push ever onwards. Because deep down you like to suffer? Yeah. Yeah, there's that as well. Yeah, also playing bad games helps me appreciate good games. Wrong answer apparently. Got cheap? How much? Oh. Less than half price. Can't remember exactly what it was, but I managed to get both this and Fort 76 for less than half price each. That's why I got them, because they were so cheap. I was like, I ain't paying full price for these. Hell no. Thanks, Dogmeat.
The Corsair is now on the 3rd floor. Report to the 2nd.
Nice.
East wing near the courtyard.
At least I didn't break the armor bobby pin that time. So, you know, slight upside.
Lock and load!
Point blank shot with this gun and their head did not fly off. Accidentally picked up the broom. Oh well. That's it. Thanks for the save reminder, Ed. That's actually a good idea. That one was a good, well placed one. Thanking you. Oh, the physics of something can just completely freak out just when we're walking over them. Good there, dog mates, just growling at the table.
You are seriously fucked. You know that?
I have never been seriously fucked in my entire life. Because if you're serious when you're fucking, then you're doing it wrong.
What?
Oh, the gold watch was a random thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Aha. You just heard a gunshot behind you and you didn't turn round. Go to the table. Fair. Then I might kill the mood to have puns whispered into your ears as you're getting paid from behind. Call yourself the washing up, because you just got pegged.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Yeah. The ground loot is actually randomized as well.
Hey,
Make sure I have enough points to save reminders instead of just hydration so you don't often have to deal with the IR rot and BS. Appreciated. I mean, to be fair, it's only this game that I actually have to deal with. I am mostly looking for that, because I cannot remember exactly where that magazine was. An extra 2%. Dog meat just vanished. Yeah, since when there's been a Darth Sidious option? Since today. I literally I created the redemption today. And Vampire Abyss, we can't do save reminds that. No, the only game I'm actually playing currently is that I can do save goddamn with is this. Everything else is all checkpoint saves. So it's annoying, but nah. Ghost dog, ghost dog. Doggo wants Master's attention. Yeah, and floating is apparently the best way of getting my attention. And then went. It worked, didn't it? Yeah, you're not wrong there. Oh, this is where I died last time. Which means I've gone and missed it. I've gone and missed where the magazine is. Great. Fargo. Nice. Nice attempt at a reference there, Bethesda. You're still shit. You're just acknowledging, you know, the person who can make these games better than you can. If it actually is the password, I'm gonna laugh. It's not. Oh well. So gets attention as bad puns. That's not attention. Getting my attention, you know, implies that I was unaware of it before. He's got a fucking rocket launcher. Thank you for the save reminder, Nikos. I will do it. I will take that after I'm done with this terminal. Or this attempt on the terminal, at least. I was so happy for a try, for a refresh on the tries then. That's like all of it now. Nah. One of these days, we're going to tell too many puns for his liking. We strike 3 and we're out for good. Oh, fuck's sake. You must be the Count from Sesame Street because you're sucking my life out with those ones, Zero. Yeah, best way to get your attention would be to throw money at you, am I right? I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, no, don't. Save your money. I was supposed to go all the way up to attention, but I didn't have the patience for it.
Should have stayed in bed, lady.
Well, Gunner's dead. I nearly am too as well after that missile hit me in the foot. Oh, I won't. Zero's the one that had to worry about that, so I'm not on that. Oh, I know. I don't have to worry about it at the moment because Zero hasn't been paid yet. So I'm in the clear for now. Can't send bits, so you got to save it for the PC. Don't anyway. This is why I said, you know, save your money, spend it on yourselves. There's literally no reason for you to throw bits at me. And yet people still do it anyway. Well, mostly Zero. And mostly because Zero wanted the the rainbow bit badge. Jesus Christ, that's a supreme lack of debug commands. That's worrying.
I'm through.
Okay then. Went for a bit. He had to donate his vet appointment is coming up for his teeth. He has been eating as much just like Ellie's before, so it's my issue with his teeth. Aww. Hope Adonis gets better soon. But also, yes, don't have to worry about being smothered with generosity and wondering why. Having a quick look back for that desk that I know exists and has the magazine on it. I was going to say, yes. Thank you. It won't be long until we're having feel better. Good. Don't worry, refund week is around the corner. Ah, shit. Zero, your badge has just changed. You started off normally with having the with the turbo thing. Oh, then you must have remembered from my mention about the bit badge, and you put your bit badge on. Nice. Retta wants to get up, but whenever I sit on my chair, she lays on me and sleeps. Now I'm trapped. Aww. I am trapped, but I am happy with this. This is how I die. It wasn't all the way down here, was it? Sudden rainbow badge. Yep. So I have almost 1,400 coming back to me due to my habit of using governance on my personal bank. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about how you do that. It's friggin' ingenious. But at the same time, no. Set up for yourself. Cackling. That same amount of rainbow badges sure are pretty. They are. You can thank Emoto for those. She's the one who basically took my idea and made them look really, really good. Because I can't make anything look good for hell. Not yet, anyway. It was a turbo badge. Also makes me want to get one. It is the 5,000 points badge. So no. 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 Zira is the only one with that badge. And she's the only one with both bit emotes that I have. Because the next one is for 10,000 bits in total. No one's got that one yet, and there's no emote set with it yet. Because if someone actually gets that or gets close to it, I'm going to have to get an emote, and it's going to be along the lines of me going to Emoto and say, "Can you do me an emote that's something like, you know," because I know who's going to get it first. Zero, no. That's going to be the emote that gets unlocked with that. It's going to be along the lines. There it is.
Nice.
Of zero, no. Or, you know, just a rainbow with a no on it. Because we all know what Zero's like. We all know that we associate rainbows with Zero. So yeah, Zero, no. And we also know that her response is Zero, yes. So it's going back and forth with myself on using 499 of it to drop 100 subs on Brett and see if that finally makes me become a rainbow. I'm not so sure that you can get a rainbow. Oh shit! Not so sure that you can get rainbow name as well as being a mod. But you know, it could be possible. Yeah, for now. Eventually I too will throw money at people in the internet. Oh, Yovi, generous individual. I appreciate people like you who are willing to do that, but at the same time, it is neither expected nor required. Welcome back, DJ. So I had to do something real quick. No problem at all. As fun fact, Zero's Cody Wrestling character has rainbow eyes. I'm impressed you managed to do that, but I'm not surprised that's what came out of it. So the only thing is, if it doesn't achieve rainbowhood, is I'll be a bit sad after dropping that much in one go. I can understand why. I mean, I suppose you could put a message with it. So, you know, it's like, give me a rainbow name and this will stop. But
We've lost contact with
people have done that, And like I've seen people absolutely donate to Brett over and over and over again, almost bullying him in a way, until he gives them a spot on the overlay. I was like, that's a bit shitty. You're relentlessly throwing money at him and just basically treating it as a pay to win MMO game. It's like, come on. It's supposed to be that he put that there to show that he appreciates people being generous when they have no need to be, and people are treating it as though, oh, if I pay him enough, I'll get my name up on there. It's like, it's not also not always how it works. I mean, my name's up on there. I fucking have not donated that much to him. I mean, like in total, I've probably donated what, less than £100 in my 3.5 years of being subscribed to him. Subscription notwithstanding, I've only donated like less than 100 on it on him. So yeah. Because the talking fact, I had to do something. That's fair. I've already made my mind that should the stars line, I win the lottery, you're getting a chunk. Brett's getting a chunk, and so I see the Seth and Eddie boy. That's very, very generous of you, Nia, and thank you, I appreciate it. But no. No. Also, same. Like, I've made my mind up, if I win the lottery, I'm giving Brett a huge donation. And he won't know what to do about it. So exactly why I don't want to do it that way beyond just teasing him. Yeah, it's fair.
Yes.
Like the capital B thing. Yeah. That's completely fine. Because all done, in joking and good humour and that. Red time I have Reds on the overlay. I'm on there. And it's literally because,
Hey.
he views me as a valued community member. Because I've contributed to a lot of discussions and stuff, and I'm memorable to him. So okay, fine. I ain't gonna argue with that. If you think I'm memorable to you, all for that, and I'm appreciative of it. So I think still an amazing exchange. It was. And also when you changed your name to Lady Bitfrost, and I told him, his reaction to that was golden. Never have to worry about it. The odds of me actually winning the lottery or anything by playing the lottery are ridiculously low. I don't play the lottery, so that's so I'm not going to be able to do that. Don't spend money the way more people deserve it. I don't think you get a choice in that. So now you've given me your luck. Yeah, your compliance is not a factor. Yeah, essentially. I mean, I've already had this conversation with Zira. I've said to Zira, I can quite easily just refund you any PayPal donation you send to me. Oh no, it wasn't Zira, it was Minoral. Oh no, it was Minoral and Zira saying, they were going to outbid each other on PayPal donations to me, and I said I can just refund them, which led to the counter thing of like, you refund them, we'll just send more. It's like, okay. I've been told. Rather than how memorable it just kind of exists to annoy people. I wouldn't say that's true. Whenever I recognise your name in the chat quite a lot. You've been there probably close to as long as I have, maybe even longer. You're always popping in with contributions and conversation, and it's always good to see. I'd say it's you're definitely a deserving mention on the community legendary enemy has mutated into what? Yeah, I'd say you're a valued member of the community and definitely deserving of being on the overlay. dog on his own, sporting owner simulator. Yep. Yeah, and yeah, that is sadly, Ed, that is going to be something you're just going to have to accept. That if people want to donate to you, they will. Your compliance in it is not a factor. I mean, you know, the fact that you're an affiliate, just like I am, is, you know, the thing. Like, yes, I want people to be able to pay me for doing this. You know, I want people to have that option to. It's how you go. It's how you go about it beyond that that really determines it. If you're like me, and you know, and yourself, then we say it's not necessary. If you want to do it, then you know, it's most appreciated, but it's 100% not necessary. The way that I do it is you get the only advantages you get for being subscribed to me, honestly, is what Twitch gives you. Essentially, gives you the ability to not have adverts, and it gives you emotes. And believe me, if there was a setting in Twitch for me to make it so that no one views ads and everyone can get all my emotes, I would have that on in a heartbeat. I really would. Just signing Brett's stream apart from bugging Zero and you. I'm not surprised with the amount of people who are in it. So that is 100% understandable. What did you have on you? Assassin Raider right arm. Ooh. Reduces damage from humans by 15%. That's not bad. Annoyingly, I think my right arm is already legendary. It fucking is. I'm keeping my one. Ed, his name is Hype Train. Get it right, it always confuses people who call him by his proper name. It confused me with someone, you know, so it's like, you know, oh, Hype Train is here. And I was like, who? There's no Hype Train here. What do you mean? I don't have a Hype Train going. Then I realised that Nia was in the chat. I was like, oh yes, I remember. I'm too used to calling you Nia rather than, you know, backwards Hype Train. So we can't really prove you wrong per se. We don't have access to his birth certificate to guarantee it isn't. Or do we? Yeah, God. But, so happy I was able to say a stupid answer, then I can really live up to my name. So the thing we found out is that hype trains are... It depends on how many people are in the chat and viewing. Because I got... What the fuck was that cute shit? Oh, he must have a teddy bear in his inventory. I had no idea he could do that. That's fucking cute. But yeah, I was playing Far Cry 5, I think it was, with Fox, doing a drunk stream. And someone had dropped some bits. And... oh... Julian Synthetic, I think it was, came in. And just did 5 gift subs and wham, level 3 hype train. I was like, I'm sorry, what? A semi-small bits donation and then 5 gift subs and suddenly level 3 hype train. What the fuck? It's, you know, there wasn't even a hype train going. He gifted those subs and then wham. Level 3 hype train just started out of nowhere. I was like, okay. Your left arm's horror stories, talk about it. Yes. Because my left arm does the thing that Ed cannot. Aim. You're a cute little shit dog, mate, with really, really worrying eyes in those goggles. But you're such a fucking cute shit. And you know, I know the fact that these guys are wearing bandanas that you could wear, but the red one just suits you so much. You cute little shit. Missile and missile launcher. Now I can't run. Dog meat!
Hey.
Hold this missile launcher. That's just a silly. That's such a strange thing. It's like, dog meat, carry this missile launcher. Zero clipped it. Moral auspicious. Curl, come on, bruh. What the fuck? Thank you, DJ, for the hydration reminder, and Divided. Thank you for the save reminder. That's definitely welcome. Yes. I left the title because Wilds. I put it in automatically, but it put it in automatically. Ah. Come on, bro. Link is challenging me. Yep. Oh God. Red, thank you also for the hydration reminder. And I'd like to chat more in Brett's stream, but I can only do it with you and Zero because my anti-social shit. Even then, I sometimes worry if I try to chat to you there, it'd be annoying, even though that's purely me being an anxious person. Honestly, oh my good God, it's a fucking hydration train. I was going to call it cute as shit. Yeah, I think the title stands as is. Oh, yeah, we got the hydration train going. But yeah, honestly, with Brett streams, a lot of the time, if it's a game that I'm not massively invested in, I just tend to have it as background noise, especially because a lot of the time I'm watching Brett stream and it's between my streams, so I'm listening to, just to chill out, especially if he's doing a roguelike. If he's doing a roguelike, then I personally can't get into them all that much, so I don't really aspire, get into all the things, because, roguelikes also draw out a shitload of backseat gamers. I'm just going to enjoy this and, spectate. But on other games that he plays, I will interact with chat more, and I will interact with him more as well. But yeah. More hydration's coming in. I'm going to leave them here for those for a second. Oh, excuse me. That's Ishil's house, so I think it'll annoy anyone and everyone I talk to, so I just try to pretend the only people there are the ones I want to talk to. Typically it's Brett himself, or occasionally I've had words with Hype Trainer Divided. Yeah, that's honestly the best way you can go about it when the chat is as massive as his is. 78 people streaming this game, and I'm the 28th person. I'm in the top 9. Nice. I'd also work with more people, and again, me being anxious sort of stopping me from asking people, which is fucking annoying, as I do generally want to do what you did with your sibling recently, just don't know how to start a conversation. So Ace, yeah, it is a weird conversation to start off, but it's just basically, if you happen to be talking to them and they mention, I would love to collaborate or stream with someone else, and you can say, hey, I can do it. That's literally how I did it with my sibling. Yeah, I'll take these hydrations now. So, thank you in order for these from Zira, Nia, Ed, and Vaughn. Oh God. I haven't refilled that one since the end of the vampire stream, so I was not hydrating all that much on that. So there's it's about water levels there. Yeah, I'm guilty of that, especially now in Undermine. To be fair, Nia, from what I've seen of the Undermine streams, you're not all that bad. You give advice. You give quite a lot of advice, whereas I've seen people in the Undermine stream, particularly Undermine and also Bannerlord, people really backseat with those games, like literally every few seconds telling him what to do. It's like, dude, shut up. Seriously, shut up. Right now, there's just 10 to talk with 0 and PMs, the kind of smut we talk about. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that either. I've got a list of people I want, I just don't know how to even start asking. Literally, start a conversation with them, and say, hey, you want to do a stream collaboration together sometime? Bam, done. Alright, it's just a second. Oh wait, no, this is the bit I didn't see. Ow! That one really hurt. Oh, let's hope the next stream works. Hopefully, yes. Hopefully the Metro stream will work. Hopefully my internet won't keep crapping out on me. Yeah, fingers firmly crossed for that. But then they can say no. It's also true. Red tends to give advice in the Bandlord. Typically, it's don't be suicidal, make peace. But he has yet to listen to me. I find it hilarious. I also advise his weapons there a bit. To be fair, yeah, that's completely fair. You know, advice is welcome. Advice is always welcome. It's just backseat gaming is do this, do that. Always do it this way. This is the only way you can do it. If you don't do it this way, you're doing it wrong. And a lot of people do that, or make it seem like that's the approach they're taking. And it's like, let him play. It's like, with my rules is, I don't mind people giving advice, and especially if I ask for it. If I actually say I have no idea what to do here, someone help please. That is definitely your cue to actually say, okay, Malk, you idiot, here's what you do. That is completely fine. But where I draw the line is, say if I did Darkest Dungeon, for example, and people were telling me, this is the best party to use. You should always do this with the party. Like, this is what you need to do to win. I was like, let me play it. Darkest Dungeon is one of those games that you learn more by actually doing and failing. So, let me learn. Then you have to wonder why. Yeah. I think it's me, Killster, and Len who just at Brett like crazy during their streams. The three of you, yes, but to be fair, the one who's the worst for it is Killster. Killster is really, really bad for it. I mean, you and Len, I've seen, you pop up and you at him and you give him advice, but Killster is constant. Killster just will not stop. He actually, he's gone to the point where Mika has actually said, let Brett play the game, stop backseat gaming. It's actually happened a few times now. Let's see. But Kilster's also done things like, I've seen Kilster, telling the mods what to do. It's like, that's also not... No, just don't tell the mods what to do, how to do their job. That's a real big no-no. Zero. Are you annoying? Are you not the type of gamer? Not their type of game. It's not the right time with their schedule. Yeah. Hey, Malk always uses that gun. I am not using anything but this gun, thanks to Mal telling me, this gun is really good if you upgrade it right. He's been right. This gun is good. But yeah, I see what you're doing though, DJ. God's a creep monkey. Jangles the Moon Monkey is really, 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 really creepy. It's funny. Red. Malk, only use the junk cannon stuff with teddy bears on hardest difficulty. If you play another way, you're wrong. Yeah. People who say that kind of stuff and actually mean it, those people can get the fuck out. I don't mean you with that, Red. I know you were doing that completely as a joke. I do appreciate the joke. But yeah, people who are like that and are like that seriously, those people can definitely get out. Oh, the monkey's got better aim than Ed. Ah! I mean, yes. Yes. Yeah, once built a party of only lepers just to have some fun. One of them died, but meh. I've got Pokey as a leper in mine, and my good God, Pokey is very, very effective. It's just Pokey got a derangement and got abusive, and my good God, was Pokey being savage. It was hilarious. He's lost the derangement now since, and the first person out of my entire out of all my roster to die was Ed. Kind of fitting.
Nice.
Alone. And yeah, Kilster's a nice guy, but yeah, he does get a bit intense from time to time. Yeah, true. He gets very much too into it from what I've seen. Yeah, he's got nice intentions, but he goes a bit too overboard in a fair few things. He needs to learn to, you know, just take a step back and just, you know, learn that he's not the one playing. He's observing. How's the person not banned yet? Because Brett's mod team... Brett's mod team know what they're doing. They've been modding for him for a while now, and they know how to do their job. That's why I always think, like, oh, I'm gonna let the mod team sort this out because they know what they're doing. The main kind of backseaters I hate was that one time in Crash where everyone goes, go that way, no right, no go back, no turn around, now go right. Yeah, like people stream delay exists. Instead of just giving directions like that, do it like, okay, go, okay, so start at insert start point here, then go north from here, then go to the first left, then you see a portal, take it, then go south from the portal, exit one more, and take one more right, and you'll find the insert destination here. Yeah, that is genuinely helpful. Actually giving someone, you know, detailed instructions, completely fine. When they say, you know, if you're just saying about helping someone to get through, then actually give well, that's not distorting at all. Or disorientating. No. Yeah. When giving directions, give directions fully. Don't just say, oh yeah, to the left or to the right. Like, there is quite an issue with stream delay, and if you're not taking stream delay into account, then it's not going to be helpful. Being real though, if you use junk cannon, don't understand you. I've yet to find a way to make the thing a viable weapon. Ask Mal. Mal has made that into a viable weapon, apparently. I don't understand how. Backseating is already a dick move. You're going to do it incorrectly, or in the at least efficient way, you're even a bigger dick. True. Ow. If you go backseat, do it right. Yeah. Very well, sir. Yeah. Zero. I will say I do not understand some of the logic in modding in Brett's channel. Want a name drop for 5 but like, Brett asks for help, people tell him what he wants to know. Yeah. Don't backseat game, Jesus let him play himself. Yeah. But doing what I asked him to do, yeah, that to me is sort of like, that seems like people haven't listened for Brett saying, you know, he wanting help. And thank you, Nikos, for the save that. I'll take that now, and I'll refund the other one because, you know, you popped it in twice. There we go. I guess it's getting a bit too intense sometimes. Yeah. Just take that gun. Dog meat. Yes, you adorable little shit. It's one of those I don't get. Yeah, all I can think of is that is the mod didn't hear him ask for help. Or, you know, might have been getting a bit too intense in the moment. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. I don't say I'm not saying anything even though I did do it. No problem at all, Nikos. Hell, it happens. Twitch is Twitch, but you know, it did send it twice, but you know, I accepted one of them and rejected the other one, so you should get the points back from the second time you sent. Whereas the most maxing I think I've done is either giving Brett a list of favourite weapons on Banlord, or me telling you what actions he had to take to achieve the good boy ending. Yeah, that's not a problem at all. That, to me, that's not backseat gaming. That is genuinely being helpful in giving a guide. I'm just playing with my milk flap. Hey, gotta go probably soon set up. Don't you start streaming at 7 though? Oh no, you start streaming at 6. Yeah, you should. You should already be gone because I know what you're like with your stream setups and how long it can take you. Yes, go. Doesn't say it's anything to do. It must just be internet because it doesn't say that you spent points. Ah, yeah. That has been done. I've seen. I have no idea why, but yeah. Twitch has either refunded you your points or has not. No, so no, welcome. You're awake after sleeping 14 hours. Cool. Isn't that something normal for you though? Oh no, that's 4 hours more than usual. Honestly, anyone said that phrase, I expect to be 0. Hey. I mean, not wrong. If there's going to be a lewd comment made, yeah, assuming it's been 0 is definitely a very, very good assumption.
Heads up.
Dear Mum, I'll put your stuff on so you can play your game in a sec. 5 minutes late, Mum will be a sec. Nah. Yeah, that happens. Not even going to go into the fact that Dogmeat is carrying all this stuff and visibly he's completely fine with it. I should maybe go sleep or do whatever. He needs to go stream setup. Reminds me of that moment in the Valheim video. I think you were there. Remember the fire? Oh yeah, yeah. Something ago just had a bunch of ults like all boys he deserves to get banned and stuff, but it just clearly from the way a mod easily got him to say he has ults and stuff other stuff. It's clearly a kid, and because of that he doesn't know any better. But right now the mod knows the kid has ults. The kid's also being annoying. He deserves a ban, but the mod then goes like, let's have some fun, starts a prediction of should I ban this guy or not. Like, yeah, just become a big prick and just put this kill on the loser throne. I mean, at that point, that was the Blue Dragon incident. At that point in time, it was basically making fun of a troll, because that guy was clearly being a troll and also breaking Twitch terms of service. Because having multiple accounts to get around bans is against Twitch's terms of service. So, the guy was being an idiot, he deserved to get banned, but, the way it was handled, who knows who can say. Right, on another note, weird thing about me, I'm bisexual, but I'm also basically straight. It's not an issue. I only plan on dating women despite being attracted to men, simply because of the existence of chesticles and their softness level. No problem, that's not a problem at all. That is called being bisexual but homoromantic. Like you have an attraction towards males or towards the same gender as you, but you have no intention of actually doing anything. I'm similar. I find men attractive. I find men very nice to look at, but wouldn't actually do anything in the bedroom with them because it doesn't get me sexually aroused. But then again, a lot of stuff doesn't because demisexual as well. I'm pansexual and demisexual. Put those together, I'm a pandemic. And the fact is, like, I don't identify as those for a joke. That is just literally me. I just made it into a joke. I see you misheard then. Possibly, yeah. I did. Yeah, I was saying, Ed should just go because he needs to go and set up his stream. Let's go for overboard there. Yeah, had that one there. Didn't feel comfortable with that. Yeah. Not sure why, but chesticles broke you. I use the term chesticles quite a lot as well because it just sounds so funny. It's bad precedent from what's said. You can get around the rules if it amuses me for one. Yeah. Not to ban a friend yet, thankfully. People I talk to regularly on there tend to be more sensible. Might slip up now and then, but not enough for a ban. But I have timed out friends before when they went against terms of service or rules to a lesser extent to deserve it. Just ban the guy if he deserves being banned. Don't play with him or play with the rules. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair, Zara. I mean, whole fucking thing as well. Like, I honestly trust both you and Fox to enforce the rules here as well. And what I've said to people as well, really concerning me having mods, is like literally like, the primary purpose of me having Fox and Zero here is literally because I get bots. They need to be banned. It's not for it's not because I have a problematic chat or anything like that. It's literally get rid of the bots. But when people have stepped over the mark, they have been in there. I mean, I think the biggest thing that I have requested has been oh god, what was it? Oh yeah, at in the Hellpoint stream when I was really struggling against the final boss, I said because Fox was in chat and modding, I said to if anyone comes in and gives me shit for how badly I'm doing or starts boasting about how easily they found the boss, I said to ban them, because I was in a bad mood and I did not need talking down to at that point. Thankfully, no one did. No one actually did come in and start talking like that, but I was so furious. But I do fully trust my mods to know when to do certain things. As far as I know, Mika must have been in a really bad mood. I've seen Mika in bad moods. Generally, the times when I've seen Mika in bad moods has been when Destiny raids are involved and people aren't doing well in them. So that would be. So Mika has a good mood. Yeah. What are you going to do about it? It's his top privilege mod. He sees it himself. If he wasn't cool with it, I'd think he talks to him privately to spare dignity. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly think he does. As opposed to just says and let them do what they do. Yeah, like honestly, if I trust Zero and Fox, hence why they're my mods. But if either of them did something that I didn't agree with, I would privately message them and say, we need to talk about this. And we would talk about it. It would be completely fine. That's a good way to handle having moderators, and if there are issues, then issues do get dealt with. I recently had my first mod moment on my cousin's channel. It wasn't a banned thing or anything. My cousin just wanted to put Pog in the PogChamp in the blacklisted words. He doesn't like the meme nor the recent events of the original PogChamp guy. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny, actually. Blacklisting emoji and blacklisting words, that's cool, it is. Yeah, I don't agree with the thing with the original PogChamp guy, but I do like what they've done, to address that. Like, the PogChamp emote now changes every 24 hours and shows, other people's, Pogs. That's fine. That's a good way of handling it. Honestly, I don't think it could be a mod. Typically, bots and arseholes are banned before I even see them, which tells me my reaction times are slow, or we're just fast. Zero is fucking lightning fast. Zero finds bots before I even do. Like, literally, I've looked over to chat whilst I've been playing, and I see someone's been banned. I was like, what? Jesus Christ, Zero. I just looked away from chat for 5 seconds. Fastest hand in the West. You saying about that Zero just makes it sound porny. Zero has the fastest hand in the West. Oh, really? Red Zero's reaction time scared me a century ago. She would have been a gunslinger. Zero has incredibly fast reaction times, and it has a 169 words per minute rate. I have not met many people who can out-type me. Zero's one of them. One of them who should have been a typist. Yeah. I'm the same. I should have been a typist as well. But, didn't work out that way. Her job is going since. Yeah, sadly. I really wish it wasn't, but I can see why it is. Just walk around that, shall we? Ooh, advanced. What was the name of that woman who was really famous? Annie Oakley or something? Oh God, Zira. Annie, are you Oakley? Are you Oakley Annie? Made myself kill it.
Got it.
Oh my God, Zira. Seriously.
Yes.
What?
So you need to do homework to me, please. You do, Moto. Fun fact, in the 40s and 50s, many people believed that as manufacturing got more efficient, work days would naturally decrease as people worked less to produce more, expecting the majority of people to work 5 to 6 hours a day, 3 to 4 days a week, and still have enough time to live. This did not happen. No, it did not. Because, yay, capitalism. You shall not die. Same way days got longer and pay got smaller. Woo, yep. Ed, go do your stream. You're supposed to be going live in 3 minutes. Go. Jesus. My cousin isn't all that popular anyway, but since he is right now the only person I mod, and it's also my first modding experience, right now it's a good thing. We can start off simple and calm before he gets his version of Isaac chat. Because here's the thing, while I don't agree with some of the things he does, like I said earlier, I do understand that Mika is just tired of everyone's shit. So in all honesty, I do understand where it's all coming from. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a mod for 3 people. I'm a mod for Ed. I'm a mod for Lex. No, actually, yeah, I am a mod for Lex's channel. So that's another mod thing I've got. I'm a mod for Kane, and I'm a mod for my sibling Skookum. So yeah, I'm a mod for 4 channels. Lex and Kane's channel are absolutely tiny, and it's usually I'm one of the only people who's actually chatting in there. So it's more for if a bot comes up, I'll just ban them. Ed's one, I actually have to do things with awarding points for certain things. I've had input on that as well. And Scoo's one, honestly, their channel is probably one of the easiest ones to mod that's actually still popular, because apart from banning bots, actually the chat behaves. So it's not an issue. Oh, but yeah, but I think that's actually also the reason why I don't really play that many roguelites, because A, I'm not all that keen on them overall, and B, I don't really want to attract an Isaac chat type of thing. Oh, hi, everywhere back then, yeah. So I gotta do economy, I think, English, maths, and social stuff today, and tomorrow I gotta do Germans and politics. Oh, God. And you're actually going off, Ed. Good. Have a good stream, Ed. I'll see you later. And Zero says, have Foon D. Meant fun, Ed, but, Foon D. Zero don't have a free enough schedule to mod for too many people. You're a pretty early one that goes until about an hour from Brett's. And let's do 3 hours of Brett's before bed for work. Then obviously work means can't dedicate time to probably modding and don't get home until 8 in the morning, so yeah. To be fair, aside from Isaac chat, Brett's streams are generally well behaved. The Mondays can be a bit iffy, yeah, as Zero said, the odd Monday or two. Yeah, in the absence of the media share Mondays. they can be a little bit iffy now and then. They're nowhere near as bad as Media Share Monday used to be itself. But yeah, they did used to get bad, and they have gotten bad every now and then, but for the most part, yeah, you're right, they're not that bad. That's someone's hack. But yeah, it's usually just that one outlier here and there. Yeah, that's true, Zero. But I mean, I can skip social stuff, so I'm gonna do the other stuff in a bit. Just ate breakfast, need brain flu, wake up. Fair. So I hated the Team Fortress 2's Media Share Monday. Same. I actually got to the point where I just stopped watching Media Share Monday. It's like, I am not interested in Media Share Monday because, generally because, you know, I like Brett. I like his content. I really enjoy his content. I don't enjoy the shit that other people think is funny. Because, to me, most of the time, it's not. Like, a lot of stuff that got shared on Media Share Monday is like, none of this is funny. Why the fuck? You are literally just doing this because you can get some attention with it. Yeah, I was not a fan of Media Share Monday. I'm glad to see the back of it. I honestly am. Because, you know, the idiots that it attracted have gone, pretty much. And Brett seems a lot happier without it being there as well. But at the same time, it was also really funny, like, to see, like, when someone actually got something that was really, really funny, and Brett reacted to it as such. Like, the seal one. The seal one that always absolutely breaks him with laughter. That was always a joy to see, and a joy to see his reaction to. Media Share has a high low points. It did. It was like 40% Team Fortress 2. It was 3% adorable seal and 20% funny stuff, and the rest of it was just garbage. You know, garbage outside of Team Fortress 2. Or, you know, music links. It's like, yes, appreciate you sharing music, but at the same time, DMCA copyright strikes. Red, remember, never watched Media Share Mondays. Chat was cancerous, or content was a repetitive headache. Yeah, that's the other thing. The same videos just got shared day after day. It's like, oh god, I just couldn't. So the rest until DMCA was concerned music. There you are. So I liked Team Fortress 2, but I always got tired of it. I liked, you know, one or two of them. I was like, oh yeah, kind of funny. But then when it was always these ones being shared, it's like, oh god, this is just bad. Vaughn, we're just fluffy bunnies, aren't we? Yes, yeah, that is one thing I like, is, you know, my chat is actually, you know, nice and well behaved. How the fuck have I only been streaming for 2 hours? It feels like way longer than 2 hours. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate this game. So yeah, there were a couple Team Fortress 2 videos that were amusing the first time around, yeah. But then, you know, people did the, oh look, he liked this video, quick, let's spam him with it. It's like, really? It's the whole thing, yeah, like, someone says a joke, it makes Brett laugh, and then suddenly an entire chat is just full of jokes. And it's like, get some originality, people. Seriously. Now I remember when we had one bit that was Carl from Jimmy Neutron and Michael Jackson. It was awful. Jesus. Then there's one Media Share Field Nightmare Fuel. I think I missed that one, thankfully. So, but having it seen 50 times, okay, enough already, yeah. Can I like the Nightmare Fuel ones? Yeah. Like, the ones that, you know, that have, you know, the cursed videos, or the ones, you know, that's actually like a nightmare. Yeah, those are funny. Like, the one that, I'm pretty sure someone actually, you know, just shared a nightmare video with him. Like, this is what a nightmare looks like. And that watching Brett just try to comprehend it, like, what the fuck am I watching? The Heavy is Dead. Oh, for fuck's sake. That joke wore out during that video for me. You know, it started off funny, and then, you know, by the time the video was halfway down, I was like, I kind of just want to go and do something else now. Those were also fun. Oh yeah, S-Dev movies. Yeah. Seriously, Brett busting out laughing at Father Help was one of my best moments. Father, no! Yeah. It's okay to be gay. I have to go back to see it again. God, I forgot about that. How did I forget? Because this pleases the nuts! Oh, Red Zero's gonna hate me with this. Oh dear. That's the heaviest dead video is my computer's background wallpaper looping 24/7 so long as my computer's on. Oh god. Just this gem. Yeah. That was from the God Eater stream on Sunday. You know, like, long story short, we sent it to the moon. So I had an open emote slot. Emoto made the emote. We have a TLDR green moon. Already did because you could and you were too late to change it. Fair. I've got a folder on my PC which is just full of wallpaper images. And when I did the AMA stream, I just had that linked to Twitch, or linked to OBS, and just had it, you know, rotating every so often. And that's basically what my background is on my computer. It just rotates every so often. So only someone considers degeneracy, melodrama, and insanity as good behaviour. Yes, because you're all fine and funny with it, and you know no one's actually being serious or nasty or anything like that. So yeah, it's fine. King double King was neat. I don't think I saw that. Can't use the moon emote. Oh yeah, sub died. Yeah, oh you do. No, oh god. I'm staying out of that one. Spraying you Zero. Divided, I'm not sure that you want to be making Zero wet. I'm fully aware of what I just said, and I don't think I need to change it. So I can edge back savings deposit. Oh my god, Zero, no, don't. Wait until you get money. Oh, and too late. Thank you, Zero, for your 57th gifted sub. It's only $5. I'm not going to say what else has come to my mind. I'm really not, because I know it's just going to tempt you. I don't want to do that. You never asked this? Okay, Adam Jensen. No one Brett's chat ever does. Oh, God. This is true. So that to a lady in back alley a few days ago. God damn it, Red! Oh, wow. I don't even know I can go from there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Excuse me. Twitch ate you just one message. Jesus.
There we go.
Yes. I said need more water. Go for it. Gunner Private.
We're taking casualties. I want this one's head.
I shot the private in the head twice and it came off. I shot the private's head off. This is just about as bad as it sounds. Off with your arm.
You are seriously fucked, you know that?
God, I'm shooting like Ed. That's the one. Oh, spider. Vaughan posts on the chat makes strange reference to bizarre phrases. I go look up on what earth the heaviest dead is. My enlightenment occurs. I move on with my life. Yeah, it's best avoided. And thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. Oh, and got another redemption for Darth Sidious says. Excuse me. Vaughan, I shot the private but didn't shoot the... Wait, there is no rank lower than private. So much for that song. Love it. Right. Okay. Oh my god, we got a new one. Oh shit. Need to find a quote. Google, help. You are just a puppet. You have no heart and cannot feel any pain. How can there be any meaning in the memory of such a being? What I have shown you is reality. What you remember, that is the illusion. Ow! The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet and still pales in comparison to the power of the dark side. Yes, just so it's new. It is. It is new for this stream. Basically, just partway through the vampire stream, I came across someone's journal, and I started reading it out, and I slipped into Darth Sidious voice, and kept doing it. So I thought, you know what, screw it. That goes alongside the Smeagol says now. So we have Darth Sidious now. Hello and welcome, Scoo, and fuck off, Kipper. Weirdly enough, when we were talking about Pokemon earlier in the stream, I mentioned Kipper. Fucking Kipper. Welcome back, DJ. Also, can you guess who this quote's from? Yes, it's from Sephiroth. Ah, it's a Kipper invasion! It's a Kipvasion! No! You say Kipper, but I say Kip no! Zero, you live. What did you do, Zero, that you thought you might not live through? Oh, so there's quotes for Sith. They do. They really do. DJ, so why the headphones broke the jack by ending by doing nothing? Jesus. You boiled water, decided water should become tea. Ooh. The Kipper army. Oh no. No, we definitely do not need more than one Kipper. Oh no. Oh, that just gave me a horrifying thought, Scoo. So you know that asset that you have when someone donates, you know, with the little foxes all over the place, and then they just charge up? Replace those with Kipper, but instead of the fox noises, just, you know, Kipper voice. Well, hello there. That's scary. How fishy. Anyways, only some of you know that thing where you have like one eyelash that's sticking in a weird direction, like your eyes. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know it's quite well. I hate it. Oh, you're making holy water with boiling hellhead. Oh god. And just at that point, Red decides to redeem a dad joke just after Divided makes a dad joke. Nice timing there. I like it. Not quite there yet, but it will be if I forget it. Yes, it will be. Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed. There you go. There's your dad joke. No. Hey, you brought it on yourself by saying about the Kipper army, Scoo. Oh, this actually was where I'm supposed to go. Oh, because it's an elevator. Right. You did have to Google how to boil eggs last week, though. You're welcome. Because I told you how... You know, I was like, how many of these eggs should I boil for ramen? Yes, was the answer. Well, wait, Kipper says hello there. I thought that was Obi-Wan Kenobi's line. Oh my god, Obi-Wan Kipper. That's horrifying. Kipper is a Jedi. Enomoto wants an unjoke. Oh no, Scoo's gonna do it! Scoo's actually gonna go draw Kipper as Obi-Wan Kipper. Oh no. Thing is, if you ever gave Kipper a lightsaber, he'd accidentally give himself a lobotomy with it. Because he'd look into it and say, what does this do? Press it on. Just like, shh. Oh, let's see, unjoke. You want to know what they call a phone when it's round to the battery? Something that needs to be charged. Just imagining olives waving lightsabers around. Tiny olives, but olives. Obi-Wan Kipperoni. Oh my god. It must be a thing. My medium insertion work here is done. Anyone could be a Jedi with an impressively going dildo. Oh, did you? I'm sorry, but you had to Google how to boil an egg. Wow, avant-garde, now can't cook. I mean, to be fair, boiling an egg is more than just, putting it in boiling water. You kind of want to know, what to look for and how long to put it in for. So now I'm imagining macaroni made from tiny olives. Okay. Oh, wait, I've already saved here. It's fine. I feel like maybe missing something. Kipper reminds me of capers. Darth Sidious Smeagol. I'm not going to combine them. Despite the Kipper is an actual fish. Yeah. Kappa. I'm edging capers. Olives. Excuse me. So Kipperoni, macaroni, etc.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Yay, because level locking content. The olives. I like olives. I like black olives more than green olives. But it has to be, the taste of olives has to be combined with something, because on their own they're just far too bitter for me. Red. Two scientists walking into a bar. One asks for H2O iron in this one. The other one asks for H2O2. The bartender replies, you do realize using chemical compositions doesn't actually make you look smarter, right? And serves them water. Yep. It's a good one. There's a good twist to the one that I know, Red. Yeah, I'll only eat olives on a pizza other than that. No thanks. Same, honestly. So yeah, there's truffles if I ever wanted to eat mud. Love it. Oh, advanced. Sleeping for 14 hours may have low-key fried your brain. I kind of want this to be the right password. Oh, it's not. Can you imagine that, though, if the password for that was bastard?
That's it.
Torture was the one. Oh, that password was a bastard to guess. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Fancy mud. Imagine Loki's poking your brain with a staff thing and electrocuting it. Truffles are expensive mud. Aren't they like, just mushrooms essentially? Speaks to the offensive fucks things that taste like shit. The metal that tastes like nothing and costs a fortune. Gold leaf, yeah. Caviar. Yeah. Oh, God. Foie gras as well. Oh, God, that's awful. Ooh, fusion core. Plenty of Radex. Vaughan. Olives marinated in, combined with something. Peppers, hurry, certainly interesting options. Oh, for food festival to browse and sample it. Yeah. COVID can't fuck off soon enough. Did you like truffles? Fair. 0. Why the fuck would you buy something with $2,000 US worth of gold leaf on it? It tastes like nothing. You get no nutrients with it. You literally shit gold. It's literally the whole thing like, oh, look what I can afford to do. Showing off money. That's literally all it is. So I had to think for a moment and to remember that the Tales of the Terrible She-Loki isn't actually common known canon Loki. No, it's not. Sadly. Mushrooms can taste wonderfully and are healthy too, well, as long as they're not poisonous. This is true. This is very, very true. I love mushrooms. Ah! Hey Zero, do you need this poster for your kitchen? Oh God. Oh, why do you have so much money where you want to be able to literally shit gold, do something productive with it? Yeah, but people just want to be greedy and show it off. Welcome to the world's democracy and bullshit economy. Democracy? That's got nothing to do with democracy, Dwight. It really does not. Did you? I think there are truffles now on pizza. Free love the trailers, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's hilarious. Red, do you ever just have someone shut down your argument because you dare call capitalism a flawed system and suggest that a capitalist society can take on socialist policy? Yeah, that's like any sensible person arguing in America, really. You get shut down because, oh, capitalism... Because, if you say capitalism is bad, you get shut down. It's like... But it is. Vaughan, have you tried Gentleman's Relish? Stop it, you lot. This is anchovies paste nothing. Okay, sadly, only someone prefers my Loki over Marvel canon Loki. Yes! I also, prefer actual Norse mythology Loki over Marvel's Loki. Apart from the fact that Tom Hiddleston actually definitely does look like Loki. Never stabbed an eye out with fire. This is not a thing. As it says yet. If I'm sure. Sorry. Yeah, capitalism, yes. Yeah, capitalism is definitely a bad thing. Democracy, not so much. Democracy is...
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe you are.
Oh, God. Please, no.
All
yeah.
he had to do was tell me the password. Now, are you going to cooperate?
Oh, God. Oh,
Tell me.
God. Okay.
Yeah. So, democracy is the process by which we get, elected officials, and it's essentially the way that the common people, can agree on, how they are ruled and how they are governed, which, is a fantastic system when it works and is done properly. And, it is done better. It is done a lot better than, say, for example, not capitalism. Communism. Communism is a wonderful theory, but it's never going to work. Mostly because people are greedy. Actual Norse mythology, Loki is a goddamn Looney Tunes villain. At times, yeah. I like how 99% of hate communism don't actually know what it is. Yep, very much. Right, capitalism breeds innovation, which is why I'm playing Skyrim on my fridge, phone, and PC at the same time. Yeah, but at the same time, it's also, capitalism to the point of it being, just a excuse to be greedy. That's where it's bad. And that's a very common thing of it being bad. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, just don't shoot. Let me think.
You obviously don't know.
Sorry, that's fun. Communism, yeah. Cost and censure. I hate communism for examples of what examples it became. Yeah. Got the other one where there's only one leader. Monarchy? Or despotism? Unrestrained capitalism is bad. Yep, it's like a wild bull. Let it loose, it will tear out the place in a rampage. Harnessed and restrained by social policies, and ethics rules, it becomes a powerful engine, and it's an analogy I heard and like. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's flatly, this is how it always will be and always is. This is all it can be, so it's evil. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I put my focus on Norse mythology and MCU crossover is because I like the visual design of the characters, so my fix looks MCU-ish, behaves like Norse mythology, post-modern and genocide stuff. Yeah. Dictatorship, socialism, yeah, dictatorship, yeah. Dictator. Screams economy. Right. There's a lot of parentheses up here. But not many of them are actually debug commands. It's really irritating and confusing as fuck to read. Dictator tots. The economy is ash. I didn't like the fire, but I can always turn a profit sweeping up in the fire. Love Mr. House song. Yeah, it's very true. That's what the theme of a dictator is called. Wow. Wow. Again, how can there be this many brackets and not be any debug commands? What the fuck? Stupendium is beyond talented and is just a great guy overall. Also good. Stupendium is great, but the weird thing is that Mr. House is probably the best option in that game. Simply because he is the only one that ends with a non-irradiated place being formed, the potential of human life to reset. I just went with Yes Man. I went with Yes Man, and I went and killed the Kaiser's Legion. See, my issue with the NCR is that killing them, canonically, would not make sense. Because if you killed the NCR, well, they're just going to think that, oh, well, there's hostilities there, we need to go and send more men, and it would just end up devolving into a lengthy, bloody war. But I also don't like what the NCR has become. because the NCR has been around since Fallout 2, and the formation of the NCR was under a lady by the name of Tandy, who came from Shady Sands, who is someone that you meet and help in the original Fallout. But the NCR that you meet in Fallout New Vegas and possibly other Fallout games, I don't actually know, I can't recall it much, is such a shadow of what the NCR actually is supposed to be. Wouldn't fly in Fallout 2's times. True, but will be better or worse. Oh yeah, it is live again, so you can do the pony challenge again. Yep, you can. Divided. At least you live, yeah. Well, not bad if they're outside of Mr. House. I mean, to be fair, whenever House gets mentioned, I always think of the TV show. And, you know, Hugh Laurie. Because Hugh Laurie is amazing in that. I love House MD. I really do. Now, I sided with the House just so I could get turned into a cyborg. I mean, the guy that for over 200 years inside a PC, surely he can make some robotic limbs and stuff. Also true. I mean, to be fair, Yes Man would also know how to do that as well. Head 16% done? Cool. Zero I do too. I love that show. I love it so much. Thank you for hydration, my DJ. That's why I'm biased towards House whenever someone mentions House versus the other choice. Yeah. Hugh Laurie is amazing, full stop. Yes, he is. I'll do that. That's why. Yeah, Hugh Laurie is absolutely amazing. And like the whole thing that, you know, that's essentially House MD is just essentially Sherlock Holmes. It's so good. It's just so well written. I absolutely love it. It's one of the very few semi-long running series I've actually watched in the entirety of. I should probably actually start trying to, you know, properly work out this terminal password. That reminds you, Mr. House was born last year. Oh shit. That's fun. Hugh's eyes, they're beautiful. They really are. He's got really gorgeous eyes. So, Blackadder, a bit of Fry and Laurie, Jeeves and Worcester. Yep. The way that Hugh Laurie can play an absolute, complete and utter dingus in Blackadder, but play someone who has got the absolute unwavering mental sharpness and acuity of House. It's just so good. And then also the fact that he managed to fool people into thinking he's American through House. He's just that good of an actor. And people are like, wait, what? He's not American? He's like, no, he's British. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? This does not compute. It's like, yeah, Hugh Laurie is very much, very English. Hey, we did it. It's 70% done on 5 months at Freddy. Oh, ew. Let's go to that sense. So, well, yeah. He did that with, you know, like, literally, he sat there in, and did a audition by recording it in a hotel room, and he sent it over to them, and their response was, "That's precisely the person we need, a full-blooded American." I'm like, you guys did not do your research on Hugh Laurie at all, did you? Here's too much account run. Oh, hello, Dogmeat. Okay, phallic brain that works. You know, like seeing Stupendium's Mr. House song where two tumbleweeds fly to Lucky 38? Yeah, with those two tumbleweeds and there's a giant tower. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Did you sing House MD? Good. Ah, yes, the full-blooded American, Brits. Historically, you're not wrong. I mean, you know, Brits, the original Americans. And technically, I mean, you know, well, not all of them, obviously, because, you know, you have Native Americans and you've got immigrants from other places, and, you know, England wasn't even the first Europeans to discover America, but still, yeah, full-blooded Americans, most of them British. Same would be full-blooded Brits. Brits would not be full-blooded Americans. Yeah, no, we would not. More hacking. So this password here, furs, I only saw fur on this line, and I'm pretty sure that Zero knows exactly where my brain went. Remember when the Netherlands owned New York? If I remember, trading in for a small island somewhere, good deal. Yeah. Oh god, there's also the place in Belgium and the Netherlands, I think, which, like, it's one single town, but the country divide between it is so weird, it's all over the place. The border is literally the most fucked up thing you will ever see, and absolutely hilarious. Remember when almost every other EU nation owned most of us? Yeah.
Got it.
Hey. Remember when my country had any sorts of real relevance? Good times. Vaughn, we Brits do love our culture imperialism, either directly or via our spin-off nations. You're not wrong. Barley Herzog, yeah. So is that the one where the border goes in the middle of someone's doorstep? Yep. What the fuck is up with you, Dogmeat? You're glitching all over the place today. And the fact that he turns and looks at me and pays attention when I speak to him is actually kind of worrying. It's nowhere near as bad as Pathologic 2, though. That was beyond terrifying. Do I also have a town with no roads and only rivers, so you have to go everywhere by boat? Weirdly, that surprises me less. Yeah, oh, we have the world's smallest international bridge. That's neat. That's hilarious. We have places that inspire Silent Hill. Yeah. And The Suffering. Like, if you've ever played The Suffering Ties That Bind, that was inspired by a real place in the US. Also, I mean, we are one of the countries, if not the country, most associated with water. I don't blame you. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So I have legal rights to say that hell is in the US because hell is a place in Michigan. I mean, yeah. Yeah, not wrong in, you know, either sense of the word. I mean, isn't hell also a place in
Tell me the password.
oh,
I don't have it.
in Norway?
I'll help you find a way in. But listen, we took the girl fair and square. All we
Thought California was hell. I mean, that too.
You are in no position to negotiate.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a zip line that crosses the river that divides us from Spain. So when you cross it, which takes 10 minutes, you can actually get an hour. Ah! A zip line that crosses an international time zone. I love it. Here in Portugal, we have a town called Paradise. Is it lost? Divides also have towns named after comic book characters. We have a street called the Hulk. Ah! I like that. I like that a lot. Depending on how far away from this bastard I actually am. I might just fat man him.
You. Come here.
No. Was in the mountains, so kind of. There we go. Everyone's come up with the thing. Life in Norway, hell. Yeah. Okay, welcome. I just got this past yet today. Oh, I hate it. I hate everything about this game. Right, I'm freezing to death. Heater is turned up to the maximum. Fuck my life. Oh. Sorry to hear that, Samoto. But you know, people get tired of everyone calling Netherlands Holland. We aren't really helping ourselves since our tourism website is called Holland. Ah!
Get over here.
Oh, best way to deal with people like that. And it's what I did with Kellogg. I found the fat man in the army. I was like, oh look, oh hello Kellogg, you come out of hiding. Fat man to the face. That's what you did. I was like, this guy's supposed to be top shit. Yep, no, fat man. Fat man takes down anything. Nice, good job, Matt. Nice stealth kill. There's no hostile witnesses. It's a stealth kill. I mean, south and north of Holland are the most biggest places in our country, especially since one has Amsterdam. Makes sense. Pull that over his head.
Use a little help over here.
Shut up, I don't care. Oh, I forgot that the courses are essentially just rip-offs of the Syndicate, Eurocorp Syndicate from Syndicate.
Help me.
Oh, I don't think even a highly trained synth can dodge a nuke. If you can dodge a nuke, you can dodge a ball. Terminus. Well, yeah, Terminus as well, but also the good guys from Syndicate. Oh, it's just an armor set. It's not actually undergate. Ah, Tommy can't carry anything more. Bollocks. Red, I'm sure you might be able to withstand a 50 BMG round from the front side, but you can you withstand nuclear fission from behind? Cockroaches. Yes.
Over here.
Shut up.
Can't break the code.
Balls.
Over here.
I don't care. I don't think you understand just how little I care. What's best? Fuck yes. Yeah. Also yes, what's the best when nukes go off? Fireworks! Bollocks.
Over here.
You have to put something in here now. Fuck it. Don't care. See those things to use. Yeah, they're fucking immortal. Yep. Maybe the poo contributes something. Health why they also kill each other. That doesn't violence me. K198. Link line, scientists found some water bears that were trapped in the ice for over 200 years. Got out and went back to living their lives. Ha! Don't know how to get one body, just not signing up for help. I'm sorry, Moto. I wish I could help. Everything that can feel a water bear is another water
Hey
bear.
there.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Who are you?
My institute designation is K198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth. If you haven't
Puffin
already
got some
guessed.
stuff in for
I
you.
knew they'd send it
Puffin.
courser. I just
Oh damn it, Zero!
didn't think you'd find me so fast.
You try to
I
say it
think I
on
would have
and
lost
off
him
again.
too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
The fuck was that jank? Stuff my muffin. She's the electric side. Just slide to the right, slide to the left. Oh look! I didn't even expend the mini nuke I needed. It's almost as if it tells you you should be using that. A better leg. Yeah, big boy yet? No. Don't think I've ever actually... Oh, bollocks, I didn't want to do that! Titty snips. Or maybe I did, I don't know. Right, so, fully clothed, got a knit jacket on, 2 window closed, heat turned up, I don't know, maybe I've got to heat something warm to warm myself up from the inside, I don't know, my hands are just so fucking cold. That's where it sounds like circulation. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. $6% done. Woo. Yes. That's right, Dogmeat, you desecrate that corpse. You walk all over it. Take a pee on it as well while you're at it. What's the actual point of being up here? I mean, to be fair, if you're looking at it this way, that's the head, and I am standing on top of the building's tits. It's a literal boob balcony. Ha! So yeah, bounce on the boob balcony for a bit. Save and jump. There's a save. There's been a save. Goddamn redemption. So yeah, you know, it is circulation. It's an internal column, so you can't get one by putting on clothes. But I don't know how to fix that. Nor do I. I really don't know, and I suffer from it. Wow, my mum does. Yeet yourself, my child. Voice of Kosh. Jump, jump now. Do have power armor purposes. Superhero landing. Oh god, yeah. Wait, we have to do it right? What? We have to do it right. What's the right way to yeet yourself off to death? I love how Dogmeat's whining there. Make sure you have the Assassin's Creed Eagle sound effect ready. Pfft. That's fine. I did not know I could do that. Do what? If you hold down the button to go into third person mode and you pull back on the stick, you do that. Me pulling back on the stick now does nothing. If I push it forwards, does that. And it does it from the side ones as well. It actually rotates me. God, Dogmeat yeets himself down with you. Just see a dodgeball flying in the wind. Oh god. I'm no doctor. I'm no, crime scene investigator. But I'm very certain that's not what happens if you jump off the top of a building. That is not how you die if you fall from a great height. That's how you click down the dick and you grew balls. All complainers actually have reactions to you falling from high places. Most of them just, are you okay? Or don't expect me to do the same. What was that? That was me falling over and dying after I'd, landed and got a bit of a tummy upset. Like this. Whee! Oh! That time, my tit hurt. It's like, oh, my tit! Thud. I guess what killed me that time was breast cancer. Wow. Okay, now I need to find the way to come down in a sensible way. It's not about whose habitat it is, how hard you can hit it. I can imagine your tit would hurt a bit. Assume your chest is large enough for boob flappage. Oh god, can you imagine though? Being a woman with an ample chest, not wearing a bra, and doing a superhero jump off of that and landing and not dying. The massive clap. Why the fuck does my brain come up with that? Oh, and also lands on feet, boob, ouch, flop. That's not how you death from falling. Falling in your tits is flapping the air with any land, and yes, clap. That covers exactly what I meant. Jesus Christ, I don't know what my brain came up with. I mean, now that you've said that, my brain's just trying to outdo you without even knowing what it is. Clap so hard you'll send shock waves. It's like when the Hulk claps. I mean, that was your tits. Jesus Christ. Oh, all you need now to do is a deposit plant to accidentally torch by dropping it over the side. Oh no, not again. Just thought I'm literally ripping off. Ah! So they just fall off and land on the floor and you sit there superior and like, and then in front of you, thump. Ignore those. Those are my tits. Or, God no. If they rip off, you do a superhero landing and there's two bad guys here, like, what? And then smash. The tits, having reached terminal velocity, just impacts their skull and just flattens them. You're a superhero clap woman, has supersonic arse and tit claps. But do your tits hit the ground in terminal velocity if you in fact survive in the landing? While those superhero moves jumping jacks. Stop killing me. It's just death ground there. She begins exciting, earthquake begins. Oh, I've got to end the stream soon just for my own health. There's milk in those two. Yeah, the area may also be spread of milk. Ah! Dog meat out of the way. Seriously. Oh, dog meat, you get in my way more than my depression does. Ah. If she does it fast enough, she gains flight. Tits are detached and turned into minions. They boob smush the enemies to death. Oh my god. Tit minions, deploy! Pop. Oh my god. Oh. So with the password that we had earlier, I am so tempted to name this, excuse me, this stream as in the stream VOD when it goes up, Breasts and Bastards. Most voted to death. Wait, dog meat teleport into this? Are you close it? Yes, dog meat teleports all the time. Now I want to die. Egg sack, thick booty, Spider-Man and Clapwoman versus the ravenous Dr. Penis. Ah! Ah! Jesus. God knows if the animal may be the supernatural rule of the cosmos. Dog meat is essentially my dog from when I played the superhero game. You know, the one that got attached to the Phoenix Force. It's Max. It's Max the dog. Wait, did the Phoenix Force just inhabit the dog? Everyone tell Max he's a good boy. He must always know he is the goodest boy in the universe. What happens if he doesn't? I think the universe dies. Alright, that's good. I approve. You know, tits are just parachutes. Tit shoot. Oh, breasts and bastards. There we go. That's the version. That's the bootleg version of Dungeons and Dragons you never thought you'd hear. Oh god. So Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Man does. Can he lay an egg sack? Yes he can, he's done that. Watch out, here come the spiderlings. Oh god, my throat hurts slightly from laughing so much. Ooh. Oh. Never forget that, yeah, me neither. No dog meat is cataclysm from better name pending. Whatever Warframe content creator. Bidits can be a pain, yeah. Pair of tits. But at the same time, I enjoy bouncing them individually to the tune of various songs. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. One such an awesome moment like Champions campaign. Yeah, that was so good. Zero, oh, you told me that Lydia wanted to donate hers to me. So you need good control of your upper arm muscles close to the armpits and shoulders. Yeah. Sufficiently muscular guys can do that with their pecs as well. Like, you know, Terry Crews. Terry Crews can do that, and Jesus Christ, it's magnificent to watch. What's it? Some mini guns. Flex those if your tits are big enough, they bounce. Had the cost of chip analysed. Oh, right, yeah, we're going to the railroad. Fucking great. Great. Build a device, and then build a device with the railroad. Oh, okay. Okay. Do I remember there's a movie with Cyborg Woman and tit guns? Yeah, Austin Powers. Red Zero sent me a video of a dude doing that in DMs during our conversation earlier. Yep. So I don't know if I should ask, but can I see? Oh my god, Zero's going to do a video of musical breast time, musical breast bouncing time. Oh wow. Yeah, I was thinking it was Austin Powers, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. Yeah, the fembots. So you meant me to it? You just sent the GIF. Oh, oh, it is Terry Crews. Good. I approve of the fact that Terry Crews was the GIF that was actually sent in that conversation. Oh my god. The one that just wouldn't die. Why won't you die? Oh god. That's that time it is. Oh, right. Mute it so I don't get DMCA'd over the title music. Why have I got 6 Discord notifications? Why? Just why? Is Brett live? No, he's not. I got confused there because I had a notification from Tear of Grace Discord server. It's like, the only time I usually get those is when Brett goes live. I was like, if he's live, we'll raid him. But no, he's not. Thankfully. Ah. The stream was a ride. It was. This is what Fallout 4 has to be. It has to be a source of all us just, having bullshit conversations. Otherwise, it just gets depressing over how bad the game is. Oh, dear. Time to say Ed's aim is bad again. Yep. The stream's on special drugs and I want more. That's fair. Right. Yeah, that's set up a raid to go and raid Ed. There we go. So yeah, that's where I'm going to be ending the stream, and we're going to be raiding Ed. Didn't get a notification, which means there isn't a stream. I know, since no one talks to Ed. I very rarely get notified of anything. There's something in all-purpose media that someone's tagged me in, so who knows what the fuck that is. Oh, but yeah. Thank you everyone for coming along to this and for making it fun, weird and random as it was, and helping me get through it, because Jesus Christ, this game's awful. It really is. What do you want us to tell he smells like today? Ooh. Delicious aimbot, boys. Because we all know that he needs aimbots, otherwise he'll never hit anything. Tell me, oh no, yeah. Oh, tell me it smells like superhero tits. Delicious, juicy superhero tits. Yes. Go to Ed, wish him, a happy Thanksgiving, and tell him he smells like delicious superhero tits. Delicious, juicy superhero tits. Oh, but yeah, thank you all very much for coming to this stream. It is greatly appreciated. See you in 6 hours if you're around for me going back to Metro 2033, and hopefully it's going to work. My internet isn't going to keep dying. We're actually going to properly experience the game in 60 FPS and HD graphics, because PS4 Pro. But yes, I'll see you all people then. Until next time though, have a good rest of your day, a good interim, and I will see you next time. Go and raid Ed, and remember, wish him happy Thanksgiving, and he smells like delicious, juicy superhero tits. And of course, it's got to do the thing of getting ready for episode. Smells like superhero tits. Yep. And raid. See ya.